What's up, chat? It's Polyphia. Yeah, the guitarist is insane. Yeah, when did this album come out? Oh, that is actually disgusting. 96. Am I a boomer? This was like the song when I was a kid, dude. Oh yeah, this one, the
Hands
with
up.
the burning monk.
Whoa!
That's 92. That's insane. That's disgusting. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this album's different. I was just talking about the Burning Monk album. Elden Ring's been good, man. I just want to go face into it though, because if I go play other shit and then come back to it, I won't like be as locked in. I forget shit super fast. We're actually cruising though. We're owning. Johnson! Johnson! Okay, I know we're being boomer, but fuck you guys. This is like the #1 band I want to see that I haven't seen yet. Actually, it's the only band that I have left that I really want to see that I haven't seen. It's Pearl Jam. Pug doesn't like Pearl Jam? Oh, I don't know if we could be friends anymore, dude. My method! Oh, he likes him. Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. Pug's a boomer too. He should. I feel like he would like Pearl Jam. I mean, dude, how can you go wrong with this song? This is about school shootings, dude. Come on. Old mountain top, with her on top, yellow mountain sun, arms raised. I don't remember. And deadly, in poop. I kind of forget. Daddy didn't give attention. Mommy didn't care. King Jeremy the wicked. Who ruled his world? Jeremy spoken. Yeah, that's him basically speaking, aka shooting up the school.
Doom shot motherfucker.
Bald L. Bald Wesker Main. Are you fucking kidding me?
Knocked off the block. Rock these bitches
diapers. What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I love it! It's so fucking fun! Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Hello, good day everyone! How's it going? I hope you're having a great day! Happy New Year's! Alright guys, I have to get something on my chest. I'm gonna stop streaming for the rest of the year, so I won't be back to streaming until next year. So this is actually gonna be the last stream of the year, and then I'm gonna take off the rest of the year, and I'll probably see you next year sometime. So yeah, this is the last stream of the entire year, and then I'm gonna take a vacation for a bit. I'll be back next year. Terrible joke? Okay. Don't worry, you'll hear more of them. Probably from Twitch chat more than me, to be honest. Yes, because tomorrow is New Year's. You get it? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, anyways, good day, y'all. I hope you're ready for a fun one today. We are probably just going to play Elden Ring most of the day, but I did kind of want to get on and yap for a little bit. So we're going to do that. Maybe watch some videos, check the Reddit. And then we'll boot up Elden Ring and we'll beat the game, obviously. I think we're probably like 75% through the game, so we'll probably beat it tonight more than likely. So you definitely want to make sure you're here for that. Or you could just hang out with us as we go into the new year, because I'm probably going to stream it at least until the new year hits. Because otherwise... we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We'll figure it out. Yo, lady, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we'll probably just play Elden Ring most of the day. We're making really good progress in it. We're dominating the game. We're destroying all the bosses with ease, I should add. So yeah, I'm ready for a challenge. I just haven't been challenged yet. I mean, you play a hardcore game like Nabi, and then you go and play a baby game like Elden Ring. It's just, I should have played Elden Ring beforehand and then played Nabi after, because that would have been better. But since I just came from such a hardcore game to just playing this baby game, Elden Ring, it's been cakewalks. No, I'm kidding. It's actually been really good. It's actually been really fun. I've been enjoying it. Especially when we get stuck on some of the bosses. Those are really fun to me. I like being super challenged. So, so far our number one challenge was that worm yesterday. The centipede bull thing, whatever it was. But that's because it was 20 levels higher than me, so probably shouldn't have done it. But we got it done, and that was probably my most rewarding kill so far, because I think that's probably what has killed me the most. And then second most rewarding was that knight. Yeah, killing the knight was like really rewarding too. Yeah, I need to get you into TikTok, Tommy. Yeah, I know. I've been streaming like crazy. It's pretty much stream, then sleep, and then I got stuff that I do in the morning, and then right back to stream again. That's actually the only reason I'm late today. I've been doing stuff all morning, and then I had therapy, and then I had to finish some stuff up after therapy, and it took a bit longer. I was hoping to be on by 2, but it took a bit longer than I thought. I was having technical issues, but all of it is done. I still need to miss one day soon to take care of my car shit and some other random stuff that I have to do. So I don't know when I want to do that. Maybe Thursday, because they're probably closed tomorrow. So I need to bring that and
thanks for all the fun this year, Hexy, and streaming as many days as months I've been subbed.
We'll figure it out. I don't know.
JK,
Boring
love
stuff.
you and your streams.
I just need
thanks
a day
for doing
to
what
do
you
all that
dude.
shit. You know what I mean? Got to take care of it because I got to make sure it's done before the 20th. Otherwise, I'm fucked because I'm going to Florida. So, yeah. Skull, thank you for the 5 months. Thanks for all the fun here and streaming as many days as a month. I've been subbed. Okay, that's bullshit. I've literally, dude, we've grinded like, what, 30, almost 40 hours in the last few days? Like, we've been grinding pretty good. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to stroke my own dick, but, you know, I'm stroking. Love you, man. Your streams, things are... thank you, Skull. Thank you very much for subbing to the channel. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys saw it the other day. We did actually drop, unfortunately. So, you know, Buzz Killington. But as of the other day, we did break 3,000 subs. So we are going to be doing a Faith playthrough, a Harvester playthrough, and we're doing a bonus game of Night Trap playthrough. That'll be happening once I finish, when I finish Elden Ring, I'm going to do those. That's kind of the plan. So I want to finish Elden Ring first, and then we'll do that. So pretty badass that we were able to actually hit 3,000 subs. That's kind of unbelievable. I set that as an unobtainable goal, and somehow we hit it. I don't fucking know how we did that, but you know, most of it is gifted subs and all, but it's still pretty freaking cool. So yeah, we will be doing a playthrough of Harvester, Faith, and Night Trap. These are all really shitty horror games that for some reason 2 people in the community have been begging for, and maybe some other people might want to watch because there's nothing else on Twitch at the moment, so they'll watch just because there's nothing else on. But for those 2 people, it'll be a very exciting day for them. For everyone else, good luck. And then we also, by hitting 3,000 subs, we unlocked Salami Hands. So Salami Hands is now back. And Drake Wide has also been added back for 3,000 subs. Spilled glue. We are not doing spilled glue ever. I said we would add spilled glue if and only if we get rid of all the jorking emotes. Then I will add spilled glue back. But if we are keeping the jorking style type emotes, I am not doing spilled glue. It is not happening. It's not. It's fucking gross. I don't need you guys skeeting all over everything. Okay, hold up. I got you guys real quick.
Even a nigga with 24s can get skeeted on. Baby, with your milkshake, you get skeeted on.
Thanking you the shit, girl, you get skeeted on.
Walking on your feet, girl, you get skeeted on.
You get skeeted on.
You get skeeted on.
My real bigger than yours, you get skeeted on.
Money longer than yours, you get skeeted on.
Brought the pistol, I got a chopper, get skeeted on.
Money, hoes, cars, and clothes is all a player knows. There's people out here just like me. 24s on the truck, sitting nice like me. Pull up at the red light on the side of me. Deuces on your truck, you get skeeted on. Straight out of lemonade, trying to get.
Yeah, so we ain't skeeting on shit, guys. Okay, I don't want everyone just skeeting all over the place. It's just not cool. As much as I would love to, it's just not cool. You know what I mean? No Nabi for a while. I mean, I don't really care anymore, to be honest. I'll probably go back and play it, but yeah, I don't really give a shit that much anymore. Like, I want to beat it still, but they're coming out with Season 2, so there's really no point in playing until Season 2 comes out anyways. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess I could beat Season 1, but I'm going to want to play Season 2 regardless, so, you know, we have an entire week until Season 2 comes out, so I'm not really super stressing it. Also, on top of it, chat kind of just killed my complete motivation to play that game. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want to beat it just for myself more than anything now. But the fact that chat, like, fucking just Giga tried to fuck me just, like, completely discouraged me from wanting to play it, really. I'm gonna be honest. It's not even a gaslight. That's like dead ass. Like, I don't know. The fact that I like wanted something for myself and then chat had to be so lame to just fuck with me. That shit was sucked ass, man. Come on. Yo, Tommy, thank you for the 16 bucks. It's all good, bro. You're streaming a lot lately. I'm so proud of you, by the way. As it almost 2 years of us working together. Thank you for everything you saved my ass a lot this year. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Appreciate the 16 bucks. Thank you for the prime sub here. And Cuddy, thank you for the 45 months. Yeah, it's been awesome working with you. We might need me to maybe work on being a little more consistent on my stream and the YouTube, but you know, whatever. We're flopping all over the place, and that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. There was something I was gonna say and I just completely blanked it. We just completely blanked it now, but that's okay. But we did it the 3K subs, so we did unlock those 3 games, and we unlocked 2 more emotes. We'll have to figure out a new goal to set for our next challenge, or maybe we don't set any more goals. I don't know. Maybe we do spilled glue at 5K subs. I don't know. I don't really want to add spilled glue though, because like that's just like too perverted. Like, you can jork and be like silent, you know, you're a silent jorker in the corner. You're not bothering anyone. But if you're jorking and then you're skeeting on everything, that's when it gets kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Plus, on top of that, you don't want to skeet, right? You want to edge. So keep edging. No skeeting. But yeah, we're gonna watch some stuff, kind of just yap at the beginning. We're gonna go through the Reddit because there actually is quite a lot of shit on the Reddit. So we'll just go through this. Probably take us a little bit. I'm actually surprised at how many posts are here. Kind of crazy. And then there's a new Shin Lim, epic return to Penn and Teller. I thought this might be fun to watch. And then best fails of the week. We may or may not watch this one, or we'll probably watch one of these. I don't know if we'll watch both of them. So that'll be cool. And then we're gonna do Elden Ring until midnight, I guess, at the very least.
Good job! Night Trap is such a good game, plus you get to York in during it, but Faith will definitely take your number 2 spot. Harvester will take your number 1 spot guaranteed though. You will be downright terrified and weirded out by that game. However, I'm sure you'll end up using Gemini on it every 5 seconds because unless the game is a walking simulator, you struggle. Classic dented Dementor.
Okay, no, that's literally not true. That's not true. And I was going to say, I will be dead ass serious. I'm not going to just be a troll with your guys' games. I will place them in the top 10 if they are deserving of being in the top 10. I don't think they're going to, but maybe I will be surprised, right? We've played a lot of games that have kind of surprised us, and they actually are way better than I think they are. Or thought they were going to be. So if Harvester or Faith or Night Trap end up being a top 10 horror for us, I will put it in the top 10, like dead ass. I'll be honest, after 6 years, all I expected was you to boot it up and die once and uninstall. We're going to beat it. We're going to beat it. I mean, it's not like Five Nights at Freddy, right? Where it's just like, it's the same scares. It just gets progressively more and more hard for no reason. Like it's like an actual story you go through, right? Like if that's the case, then yeah, I'll beat it. But if it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, where it's just like it's the same game, but it just gets progressively harder, but not scarier, then I might not beat it. I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't think it's like that. I think it's pretty actual game that you go through and has a story and shit like that. So if that's the case, yeah, we'll beat it all. Bro, how difficult can a fucking 16 pixel game be? Like, let's be real here for 5 seconds. Silent Hill not being top 3. The reason why Silent Hill isn't higher placed is because Silent Hill gameplay isn't really scary or good. It's the lore and the vibe and environment that really makes Silent Hill good. That's why it's not like super high. The game itself is really good, but yeah, not like top 3 worthy, I don't think. What is the command for it? Is it spooky? No, it's scary? No. God damn it. What is the command for it? Top 10? Oh, it's top 10. Wait, we have Chucksy at number 4? Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this list, to be fair. Maybe not so much Chucksy at number 4. I might move it around and stuff. Honestly, I'm thinking as we play more horror games and stuff, I'm going to make a top 10 like horror YouTube video or something like that and kind of run through all the top scary games. And then maybe I can do like a TikTok or something like these are the top 3 scariest games I've ever played. I definitely think that Outlast and Mortuary Assistant are just miles above all the other games. And then all the other games are like pretty even. But Outlast and Mortuary Assistant are just like here, and then it starts like down here for the other scares and goes down. Like, that shit is just so good. Outlast 2, honestly, I need to do another playthrough of Outlast 2. From what I remember, Outlast 2 was not as good as Outlast 1, but to keep it more fresh on the brain, I think I should replay it at some point. Plus, I mean, it's Outlast. It's going to be fun regardless. I know it's good. I remember Outlast 2 being good. I remember it just not being as good as Outlast 1. So, yeah, I might need to do a play of that. Or a tier list stream. What do you mean by that? Like, just talk about each one? Or play each one? I wouldn't be able to play all these. Outlast is like 4 or 5 hours, I want to say. I forget. Mortuary Assistant we could play. Basu we could play. Chucksy we could play. Massacre of Mirage is like 2 hours. From Darkness is like an hour or 2. Silent Hill is like 10 hours or some shit. We just played Graveyard and Gift Collector pretty recently. And then Chordosis. Oh, man, I fucking love Chordosis. I really hope Chordosis releases more content. We are going to play another game soon by the same dev that did Chordosis. It's this game called Adam's Lost Memories. This is the same dev that did Chordosis. And this is a game about his childhood trauma. So I'm actually kind of fucking excited to play this shit because Chordosis was so good. Yo, Selfish Shell, thank you for the 57 months! Yeah, I'm excited as fuck to play this. Yeah, I wish Chordosis was more completed because if it was more completed, it honestly might be like a top 3 for me. It's just because it's not completed. You play literally just like a portion of the game. And I don't know if he's ever going to finish it because he hasn't done an update on it in a while. Thank you, Selfish. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know exactly what this is all about, but it definitely gives very similar to Chordosis vibes. So I'm assuming it'll be pretty fucking badass. So I'm very excited to try this out. Yeah, so a psychological horror puzzle game based on my personal experience with child abuse. And you guys know how we feel about children here, you know? So, should be good, honestly. I'm pretty excited. I don't really want to see too much spoilers, because, yeah, see, this shit, oh, man, if it's going to be like Chordosis at all, I already know the visuals are going to be so cool. Because I think Chordosis actually has my favorite visuals out of any video game I've ever played. Is there another game that's better than it as far as visuals go? I don't think so. Honestly, I think Chordosis has my favorite visuals in any video game ever. They're very short, though, so it's like, does that really actually translate to, like, it being a super good game? Not really, but the visuals that you do see are so insanely good. It's crazy. Yo, lady, thank you for the 20 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, visuals like graphics, art, and then some of the stuff that happens, like when you encounter the alien. It's so incredibly cool. And like when you're walking across this stuff and there's that pulsing shit, it's so fucking cool. And then you see the ship like fly over. I don't know, it's just so much cool visuals. It's really sick. I was a big fan of it. Yeah, I was a big fan of it. It was very, very... Yeah, very neat. Super neat take on aliens, I thought. Because normally it's like, oh, here's aliens and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Where is the game where you rescued the dad from the other world? Rescued the dad from the other world. Oh, I don't know. I need more information than that, I think. I can't think of one. Push. I'm trying to... Oh, the SCP game. Yeah. That was the Go Home. What was it called? It's like Go. It's called Don't Pee. Oh my God, what a good game. Wow, what a good game. Go Home Annie. There it is. This game. Honestly, this game was pretty cool with some of the visuals. I agree. The game itself was pretty mid, but the visual, there was some cool ass visuals throughout it. I kind of wish they would have played into that early, like the first house you go in at the very beginning of the game is so sick, and then it kind of goes all over the place. My favorite part of the entire game though is when you encounter the police. That shit was intense. That shit was crazy. Just the police calling you like worthless and just garbage and this, that, the other. And then you pull the gun and shoot yourself in the head. Like, ah, oh, dude, I loved that. That was so fucking cool. Yeah. That was definitely probably my favorite part. And then Frank the moose or whatever. Deer moose. Frank was pretty cool. All right, well, that's enough yapping for us. Let's go ahead and... Do we want to do a video first, or do we want to go ahead and go through Reddit? I kind of low-key kind of want to see this Shin Lim thing, because we watched the other one, and Shin Lim was able to stump Penn and Teller, so I'm actually kind of curious if he can stump Penn and Teller again. And then we do Reddit, and then we go Elden Ring, I think. Reddit. Okay, yeah, let's do Shin Lim first so we can see what this is, and then we do Reddit. I don't like this. I fucking love this. I don't know. I just think it's cool to see a magician fool like some of the great... Back on this real quick. I want to see. Oh, that is so fucking weird, dude. He's using like a rubber band to pull his finger to like get the movement back in it. That's weird.
Happy New Year.
Normally you would say like, oh, it's sleight of hand. He's doing stuff with his sleeves and whatever, but he has his sleeves fully up. So how is he doing that? Slow. Dude, this shit is so annoying. I don't know why it auto adjusts. I literally have it turned off on auto adjusting, and it still auto adjusts all the fucking time. Thank you for letting me know. Blue card, you can barely see it. It's right here, right? You can actually see there's still a blue card here, and he flips it to red, but it still doesn't even make sense Because literally, watch, it's all gonna change to red and just thank you, Solid. Thank you, man. Dude, I'm actually mind blown. That's why I wanted to watch this. I've seen Shin Lim on America's Got Talent, so I know he's a crazy magician, right? I've seen him on America's Got Talent. I know what he does. I have not seen him on this Penn and Teller show, which is why I wanted to see if he could stump Penn and Teller. He did the first time, and now he's on it again, and it's looking like he might stump them again. Let's see. The whole goal of this show, for anyone that's just tuning in and doesn't know, this is basically stump Penn and Teller. They're magicians, and they perform tricks in front of Penn and Teller, which are worldwide renowned magicians. And if he can trick them, he wins. If he can't trick them, and they can actually kind of hint at how he did it, how the trick is done. But like most of the time when they come on, they'll hint at like how they do it, and then the people are like, yeah. Most of the time, they actually don't get fooled. So for them to get fooled twice now by Shin Lim is pretty insane. Yeah, exactly. Most people don't do original magic, which is how they know. But if they can say like, oh, did you do this with your right hand at this moment? They'll kind of like hint at what it is. And then the magician will be like, yeah. And then it's like, okay, you didn't fool them. So you didn't trick them. But that's twice now that he tricked them. So that's actually so cool. I love that. That's so neat. All right. So we're going to go through Reddit real quick, and then we'll decide if we want to watch the best fails of the week. Honestly, we might, because it's like 8 minutes. And I just kind of want to keep yapping with you guys before we jump into the God tier gaming, you know? Obviously, once we start God tier gaming, everyone's just going to be locked in on gameplay. You know, no one's even going to want to pay attention to anything else. So let's go ahead and jump into some Reddit. I'm fooling many people to think he isn't bald. Yep, that's me. That's how I did it. All right, let's go new, and then we'll go. Okay. This just got posted. Let's see what this is.
If an alien abducted me, took time out of his or her day, to beat me up.
This is what I quote constantly. I'm glad that some people actually catch what I'm quoting, because I think some people actually don't catch it, and they just think I'm saying this stuff for no reason.
Into a spaceship. Just me, not anybody else in the neighborhood. I would make love to them, because that means I was chosen. Special.
She yaps about that for like a minute or two.
If an alien abducted me, took time out of...
Classic. I love that. That's a true classic right there. When Hexy is flamed playing Elden Ring. Hexy, at least you guys don't make fun of me. Cats, we can't talk or we would. Okay, dude. What do you mean? I'm fucking cruising through the game, bro. I am cruising through the game. We're actually doing good. I know you guys just want to hate. I understand, okay? But I've seen multiple people come in to the stream and be impressed by the gameplay. And I can tell that you guys are just coping, okay? When you gaslight Hexy while he's getting his ass kicked in Elden Ring by a pincher bug. Hey, yo, dude, I timed him out, and then we killed the bug like 1 or 2 after I timed him out. Bro, you know for a fact he was gaslighting the shit out of me. You know for a fact he was gaslighting the shit out of me. There is no reason a level 30 mob, like he says, would drop like tier 5 and tier 6 crafting materials if it's level 30. That doesn't make any sense. It's definitely a level 60 or 70 boss, so we were definitely under-leveled for it. So yeah, it was just pissing me off because he would not shut up about it. He was literally giga gaslighting me. It was insane. Saw this. I had to think of Ardenti. I took 2,500 milligrams of THC edibles an hour ago, and it's only getting worse. What do I do to get rid of it? I'm super stoned. You just ride that shit out, bro. I mean, maybe try to throw it up a little bit so it doesn't last as long, but You riding it out. Buckle up. You got, 2 to 4 hours of that, and it'll slowly, although I don't know, that's a lot. That might last all damn day. Bro, I'm sorry for you. Just go outside now and hold on to the grass as tight as you can so you don't fall off Earth. This is about to be one of those hard life lessons. True, dude. True. Well, normally being high lasts for like, 2 hours, right? But then edibles can last like maybe 4 to 6, roughly. And honestly, even some edibles can last like, 24 hours, but it like fades really heavily. 2,500 milligrams, though, would be pretty brutal. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. Is there any... You can't do like Narcan for THC. Not that you would have Narcan available to you. Narcan's more for like your heart stopped or some shit off of hard drugs. I think the only option that you have there, like legit, is try to throw up the little bit that you have maybe in your stomach still. If it not too long has gone by, so that way it doesn't all fully dissolve in there. And then ride it out. That's probably the best way. I mean, or you just keep it down and don't throw it up and then just ride it out. You pretty much buckle up, dude. You going for a ride. Yeah. Am I high now? No, but I might get high for New Year's. I was debating. I'm somewhat, yeah. Soft poem, you're baiting. You just want me to go on a 10-minute tangent talking about DMT. I know I've seen you ask about DMT before. Don't lie, you're baiting. I know. Wink. I took a 2,000 milligram edible once. Worst experience of my life. Ooh. I'm not going to lie. If you could give me a 2,000 milligram edible right now, I would take it. I'd do it. Let's go. I honestly... To be fair, I think the best highs aren't when you're like super giga stoned. Because when you're giga stoned, you just don't do anything.
Hexy, it's me, one of your top 100 riders and top 50 haters. I'm not going to lie, I thought you were full of shit about being good at Souls games. I was actually pretty impressed with how long you lasted in hardcore and your methodology. I have to give you your flowers there. Your softcore run, not so much, but let's go into 2025 positive. Cheer 100, cheer 100.
What the fuck's wrong with my softcore run? Yeah, okay, I'm going face on some bosses that I probably wouldn't go face on, but honestly, like being underleveled. Yeah, being underleveled and going face is kind of fun. You learn a lot because you have to deal with the mechanics. Whereas that boss that I fought right before I ended the stream, I actually don't know what that boss's mechanics are at all because I could just stagger stun the boss. So I didn't even really have to deal with it. So that's kind of bad because now if I do a hardcore run and I'm not running a stagger type weapon, I'm going to actually have to deal with that boss's mechanics. Honestly, it seems like it's just really aggressive. That definitely seems like one of the bosses that would be hard for a mage because the boss was so aggressive. But because it's so aggressive, it actually works out really well for me because I can stagger it in one hit with the build I'm doing. So, yeah. I don't know if we'll do hardcore after. Yeah, it'll just depend if we do another hardcore run. It will mostly come up to chat. Like if chat really enjoys Elden Ring, I will do a hardcore run attempt after we beat the game. And we obviously still need to do DLC as well. But if chat is like somewhat mid about it or whatever, I'll just play other shit. Obviously, once we beat Elden Ring, I'm going to do Faith and Harvester and stuff. Hardcore could be over soon. Oh, was this posted? That's by that big ass thing over here, except it's a little further down. No! I'm dead. This was during hardcore, by the way. That was during hardcore when I was doing my hardcore character. That's by that big ass thing over here. I am not going to lie, Elden Ring has the worst controls out of all the Dark Souls games. It makes no sense. On certain things, you want to use Y to like interact with stuff, right? But then on certain text, you want to hit A to move past stuff. And then to close stuff, you want to hit B, but B is also your sprint. And your boost and your roll. So it's just like all these buttons are crossing each other. Whereas on the other Dark Souls, you didn't have jump. So all your main stuff was just on A. And Y was just to like switch your whips, if I remember right. Last thing over here. Yeah, that actually gave me a fucking heart attack. I'm not going to lie. Famous last words. I'm gonna go face on this. Okay, dude. Okay, bro. Okay, dude. Is this gonna become a meme here? I'm going face. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's what's so lame about this shit, bro. That's what's so lame about that death. I literally did it on purpose. It wasn't a death where I died to the boss because the boss beat me. I died to the... It could have still beat me, dead ass, but I died to the boss because I just was like, I'm going face. Like, it's dead. Like, I didn't know you get super stunned off of getting knocked off the horse. I thought it would just, like, the horse would just disappear, and then you just fight on foot. Elden Ring summons are not ethical. You need them. No, we're not. I don't need summons. I swear on everything, I do not need summons to be Elden Ring. I'm 1,000,000% positive. I'm not doing any summons. If I do another playthrough or something and I want to do like magic or something, yeah, maybe I'll do summons to just beat the game faster. But my first playthrough, I want to actually like engage with all the bosses and not just let the summon just tank a bunch of shit while I beat the fuck out of the boss. The summons like trivialize so many bosses. It's actually insane. So that's why I'm choosing not to do it. On top of that, you can also summon in real fucking players, which trivializes it even more, assuming the players know what the boss is. Sometimes people do summons just to learn boss mechanics, and they suck ass. Funny and scary. When your house is haunted, but the rent is free. Oh, this would have been good for Spooky Saturday. Oh, maybe not, actually. That's not very funny. I don't know how many deaths we're at. We're at 50 something, I think. I died a shit ton to the centipede. If I cared about death, though, I would have just came back to it later. But I don't care about death. This isn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess. Not as funny as I was thinking. Moments caught on camera seconds before disaster. Yep, there's the horse dying and me getting knocked on my ass, and then he slams me on the ground. R.I.P. hardcore character. Honestly, though, I'm somewhat glad the hardcore character died here, because imagine we went through all the next section and like all that shit and da-da-da. And, I mean, honestly, we beat Godric pretty easily. Like, if I just teleported out 1 or 2 times, we'd probably beat Godric. He's definitely easier than Margaret. But imagine like I'm in the next zone, or I dealt with the fucking centipede boss that I fucking died to, or this, that. I probably wouldn't even fought the centipede boss, to be fair. But Imagine dying if I'm like halfway into the game and then I have to delete the character. Oh, God. So it's kind of good that I died somewhat early, but I am disappointed. I would have loved to go further. If I was more known as a Dark Souls streamer, I would continuously slam my head against the wall doing hardcore runs. I'm dead ass. I actually really liked it, but I feel like me doing hardcore runs over and over and over again, it would probably take, like, dead ass. If I was trying to do a blind full playthrough hardcore run with not knowing any mechanics or bosses, this, that, the other, it would actually probably take us a year to beat the game. Dead ass. Like, because you got to think, like, if it's going to take 60 hours to beat the game, and that's just story shit, if we go ahead and grind and then I end up dying, I have to do that all over again. So I could just be deleting 30, 40 hours back to back to back. And I'd have to go do it again. The plus side is, if I continuously did hardcore runs, I would get really good at getting back to where I was. But you know, every single time you die, you have to restart. So I think it'll be good. Do a soft core run. It's definitely not as fun, but you know, it's cool to see all the bosses. Imagine just chilling outside and getting a rocket Red Bull thrown at you from above.
Oh my God!
This is just lame, honestly. Yeah, that's not even funny. It's just lame. Softcore Dent first playthrough 100% what? How is it 100% unethical, bro? I haven't used any magic. I haven't teleported a single time. I mean, I teleported in hardcore, but we made the agreement I can teleport in hardcore. And you guys see, just because you can teleport doesn't mean it's a get out of jail free card. You could still get staggered out of it. You can still get stunned out of it. It takes a while for it to go off, gives the boss plenty of time, and you're completely animation locked. You can't like roll out of it or anything. Fuck you guys. When Hexy's not streaming, it's deleted. RIP. Hexy, make sure you read the message on the floor. Try fingers butthole. Oh, this is the thing I was saying. Yeah, I was trying to find one of these. I haven't seen one of these in Elden Ring. This is actually from Elden Ring. That's what I was talking about the other day, though. People used to leave these messages all over the place. And it was especially funny when they would do it like near NPCs. This would pretty much verbatim always be on that big goddess mommy. I forget where she's, like what she's called, but she's in the castle. It would always say something about her tits. I forget what the comment was with that. And it would always say try fingers butthole every fucking time. The big mommy goddess. Oh yeah, it's like amazing chest ahead. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's amazing chest ahead. Oh, dude, those were always in that room, I swear. Hexy's Elden Ring gameplay so far.
I'm in danger.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Bro, you guys can't make fun of me at all. You play hardcore, blind. Then let me know. Do I like donut? Oh, you're talking about buttholes. Never mind. Okay. I thought you were talking about actual donuts. Yeah, I do like kind of regular donuts. I don't really eat them that much because they're literally just unhealthy as fuck. But, you know, they're good every once in a while. Watching Yapman play Elden Ring. This is all during my hardcore run. People aren't saying this no more. This is all hardcore run shit. Never forget, Hexy gave up on Elden Ring because of one dono. Oh, we got the heal off at least.
I was literally on the floor, getting ready for the 10 push-ups because Hexy was hardcore losing to this kid's difficulty boss. Then he decides to be a wimp and hit the escape button because he can't handle anything above a difficulty design for toddlers.
I'm turning alerts off. I'm turning alerts off. I'm turning alerts off. I'm turning alerts off. But dude, come on. Like, I don't care if people spam alerts now because we're soft core, but in hardcore, I have to really focus, bro. And this man talking about yapping McGee over here. See, it's confusing to me, and it takes me out of paying attention to the boss because in the back of my head, subconsciously, I'm also listening to what the dono is saying. So I'm trying to focus on the boss while listening to what the dono's saying, while trying not to die, while trying to still do damage. And it, like, I get too distracted. And then it just starts spamming pew, pew, pew for fucking goddamn Shroud. It just giga tilted me. Fuck that emote. Delete that emote from the planet. Seriously, someone needs to have a seizure and sue Twitch. Please. Someone do it. Someone just take a fall for the team, okay? We need that emote removed from Twitch. It is so fucking obnoxious, and it deserves to be gone instantly. I love Shroud. I like Shroud. Shroud is cool, but yeah. Playing softcore, I don't really give a shit because, like, who gives a fuck if I die, right? I can die 800 times if I want. Doesn't matter. It's softcore. Wow, Mike Shinoda. As much as I would love to believe this is real, I actually have seen this already. And I actually did digging around to find out if this is actually true because I thought it was so insane. And it actually is not true. He didn't unplug the mic on her. It was some sort of like weird static blah, blah, blah thing going wrong. And he unplugged it for that reason. She's still singing in the actual clip, but it is really funny. When I first saw this, I thought this was actually real. One pump, $25 tip. Holy shit. God damn.
Hey, let's write something. What rhymes with even? As in,
Steven.
I don't get mad, I get even.
I drench my grandma in semen. Don't touch me before I got beaten. Once a kid enters my basement, he ain't leaving. The plane's heading for the towers, ain't steering. The plane's inside the towers, aren't leaving. Both towers are now leaving. Fell in love with a girl in Thailand, but she turned out to be Steven. Cops on my back, yeah, they stop me from breathing. I'll get mad. Violence is something I believe in. I have to feed the children in my basement because they haven't eaten. The children in my basement can't stop screaming. I don't get.
Hands up! Jesus Christ. Thank you, One Pump. That was educational. Wow. You know, we could have just said Steven and called it a day. We didn't have to be drenched in semen.
And Dev here again. We've made the decision to remove teleporting from boss rooms because of your streams. We intended teleportation to be used only in case of glitches or immediate danger, not to be used in boss battles when you barely get hit by the enemy. The community deserves better than you representing them, and we're greatly disappointed that you continue to play our game Cheer 100.
Bro, they
Cheer
wouldn't
100.
add it to the game if it wasn't an intended mechanic. And honestly, dead ass, it's so much better to not teleport out of the boss room and just die because I get to keep my souls. You don't lose your souls dying. Every single time I teleport, I delete all my souls. It's so much more punishing teleporting than it is to just die. It seems like dying would be worse, but teleporting is actually way worse than just dying. You're better off just dying. You can intentionally die just to save the souls if you want even. But like, obviously doing hardcore, I don't want to die, so I'm okay with deleting thousands of souls to not die. But it's definitely way worse. Yeah. The teleport criers were really annoying. I agree. Because it's an intended mechanic. And the thing is, we agreed to it before I did the hardcore run. We agreed to it. It wasn't just something that I put in and just did because I wanted to do. I literally said before we started the hardcore run, and we agreed on this, that I either can pause or I can teleport or I said a homeward bone because that's what it's called in Dark Souls 1. There's actually not a homeward bone in this game. You have to delete your souls, which is similar to the other thing. I forget what it's called. I literally have never used it in Dark Souls 1 because I would always just use homeward bones. But I said I wouldn't do, yeah, Dark Sign, there you go. I literally said I wouldn't even attempt hardcore if I can't teleport out of boss rooms or pause on boss rooms. And the reason being is I know Dark Souls. You will die to bosses 1,000,000% until you understand the mechanics a bit. That's the game. The game is incredibly difficult your first time playing it, and then once you understand what the mechanics are of the boss or what the mechanics are of the mobs, it's incredibly easy. It goes from being hard to one of the easier games you can play. That's just how Dark Souls games are. Like I guarantee you if I booted up the game and just started a brand new fresh character, I could run through all these bosses a lot easier this time around. And you saw me do it. I one-shot Margaret. I one-shot it. Because I literally got like fucking 12 reps in on my hardcore character. So I beat Margaret one-shot on this new character. I want my rats back. If the bet simply stated death, then technically the streamer dying to a grafted scion would qualify as a death under those terms, intentional or not. What is a grafted scion? What's a grafted scion? Am I the only one that doesn't? What's a grafted scion? Oh, the first mob? Oh, but that's an intended death. That's like an intended death. If that wasn't an intended death, yes, it would be a death, but it's an intended death. Also, you guys are fucking morons. You guys are legit the dumbest people on the planet. Well, not everyone. Some of you are smart. But anyone that is saying that that death is an actual death, then why even tell me to attempt to do a hardcore run if you know I haven't been on a controller in 5 or 6 years? It's my first time playing Elden Ring. I don't know the controls. It's literally the first boss, and literally anyone that played Elden Ring knew I would die to it. Why even tell me to do it? You know I'm gonna die to it. Even people that understand it said it's hard to do. So you want me to just die, delete, 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 die, delete. That's fucking stupid. It's an intended death. I'm downvoting this. I like never downvote, but this gets a downvote. All right, and we're all caught up. There it is. We did it. We did it. All caught up, all caught up, all caught up. So petty. It's not about being petty. If you guys knew I was going to die there and you were going to be so butthurt about it, I would have just played softcore. I didn't really, yeah, I wanted to do hardcore for sure. But if that's going to happen at the beginning of a hardcore run, I'm not going to play hardcore. It's not like if I know that's the first thing I have to do playing hardcore, I wouldn't play hardcore. It is an intended death. Name a single person that it's their first time playing the game that didn't die to that boss. I bet you there's none. First time playing the game without looking it up. You did not, Vision. You're so full of shit. I would bet $1,000 you're so full of shit. The thing is, I can't have you guys prove it anymore because everyone has played the game. So now you might be able to. Yes, I would believe some of you can do it now. But I guarantee you, every single person that played this game the first fucking time, blind, not knowing what it is, died. I guarantee it. I would bet $1,000 every single one of you in my chat right now that played Elden Ring died on that fucking boss. I would bet 1,000. I feel so fucking confident on that. The boss takes this much fucking damage and he literally like two shots you. You can't get hit by it. You literally can't get hit by it. Because if you get hit one time, you can't heal. So what? You get 2 hits, maybe. You have to perfectly dodge every single mechanic, but you don't even know what the boss does because you've never seen the boss. And then you have to hit it probably damn near 100 times to actually kill it. You restart until you kill him. No, that doesn't count because that would count as a death. You also don't have access to teleport yet. So you literally you can't do anything. You go in and you fight it with nothing. You can't teleport out. You can't just say, oh, I died, I'm remaking a character, because guess what? That counts as you dying your first time, like everyone probably did on that boss. I would be willing to bet 99.9% of people died on that boss the first time. There might be like 1 or 2 like super god tier Dark Souls players that like really are locked in that beat that. But even then, I bet you a lot of those guys die. Now that you can definitely do it. Once you understand the moveset of the monsters, they're so much easier to beat. I honestly probably could go in and fight it a few times and then I could beat it. 99% of people aren't trying to do a hardcore. It has nothing to do. I'm not bashing you for not playing hardcore. I'm just saying every single person in my chat knew I would die to that boss. Right? If you played Elden Ring, you knew I was going to die to that boss. So then why tell me to play hardcore? When I said, do we play hardcore or do we not? And then we made agreements on the fucking rules. Every single one of you that played Elden Ring knew I was going to die to that. Right? There wasn't a single one of you, the people that didn't play Elden Ring, sure, they didn't know. But every single one of you that played Elden Ring knew I was going to die to this boss. Right? Yes or no? Yes, you knew. Because everyone dies to that fucking boss. It's an intended death. So if that's the case, and we wanted to say that that doesn't count as a death, or that counts as a death, I would have just not done hardcore from the beginning of the fucking game. Right? From the beginning of the fucking game, I just wouldn't have done hardcore, but it's an intended death, so we agreed that that doesn't count. Also, your character didn't actually die because you spawned in some pit, right? So technically, yes, it looked like you died, but you didn't actually die, technically, if we're getting real technical with it. What boss? The tutorial boss that you first spawn in. The literal first mob you encounter in Dark Souls. Or, sorry, Elden Ring. The literal first one. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. It's an intended death. That's what I'm trying to say. Chat is trying to gaslight me and say that that invalidated my hardcore run because I died to that. And I'm trying to say, literally, I would almost bet 100% of people died to that boss their first time playing. I would almost bet that. I feel like there's obviously going to be some insanely cracked Dark Souls player that has played Dark Souls for 10,000 hours, maybe might be able to do it. First attempt, not I played the game 20 hours or 100 hours and I'm going back and now I'm first time playing the game. I guarantee you almost 100% of people died to that thing. There might be some super insanely good Dark Souls player, their first time encountering it, maybe beat it. I could believe that. There's probably a few, maybe. But other than that, I guarantee you, like 99.9% of people died to that boss first encounter. And I can confidently say every single one of you in my chat that played Elden Ring died to that boss. Confidently. Because none of you are God gamers. Let's be real for 5 seconds. Okay, that was a low blow. I'm sorry. That was a low blow. There is some God gamers in chat. There is actually some God gamers. Some of you are actually good. That was just a joke. That was a joke. But I know for a fact none of you guys did that. I know none of you guys beat that first attempt. There ain't no way.
Hey, I know 99% of my donos tend to rip into you. However, I have to say before New Year's in 2 hours for me that I'm really glad you stream. You've helped me through a lot of my depression.
Aww.
You've helped distract me from a whole heap of very bad thoughts, and while chat might now be spamming riding, I would actually be struggling to be here if it wasn't for your entertainment and molding. Thank you for being you, even if you take century-long breaks.
Thank you, Tito. Hey, I've been pretty good since coming back, right? I've been pretty good since coming back. I mean, I think we missed 5 days was the most amount of time I missed, and that was only one time, so other than that, the days that we missed was like 3 or so, so it's not even that big of a, I mean, it's not that much, but we've been streaming quite a bit, like pretty good. I've been pretty happy with that. I just appreciate you guys ride or dying with me. It means a lot. I would ride or die for you guys. I know we love to give each other shit, and I know I like to yell a lot and stuff like that. I'm not actually mad. I like, very rarely do I get actually mad. Me getting mad at Reagan yesterday, that was me actually mad. But all the other stuff, I haven't been mad. Me with Reagan yesterday, I was actually mad. He was tilting the fuck out of me. But that's probably the first time I've actually been mad at Twitch chat and since coming back, honestly. I don't think I've been mad at Twitch chat a single time since coming back. Like, actually mad. No, okay, do you guys want me to go into this? We're going to get stuck on another loop. I'm trying to move on so we can watch this and then we can start playing Elden Ring. But I can go in on it. So there is a boss in this one zone, okay, that is, remember that zone on my hardcore character that I got sent to from the trap chest? And it sends you to that really dangerous zone, and every single person in chat was like, you're gonna die now for sure. So I wanted to go fight the boss because I wanted revenge for getting sent there on my hardcore character, right? Now, keep in mind, my character is level 40. My build's starting to come online. I'm starting to do damage. I'm feeling good, okay? So I want to go in there and fight the boss. So what do? I go in. I go on purpose. I kill all the mobs in there, kind of explore, yippity-yappity, this, that, the other. And I do fairly well. And I can tell that the zone is still pretty rough, even being level 40. But people in chat were telling me it's a level 30 zone and that I'm technically over leveled for it. And I just kept thinking, no, that's bullshit. That doesn't make sense. These are definitely way tanky. And they're like, no, they're just immune to physical damage, or they're tanky to physical damage. And I'm just like, okay, maybe that's the case, I guess. And then I start looting tier 5 crafting materials. And that's when it's like, that's odd, because if it's a level 30 zone, why would they be giving you tier 5 crafting materials there? That doesn't make a lot of sense. There's no point where you would go in and be level 30 and get well, I don't know if tier 5 is end game, but middle game crafting materials. There's no way the Dark Souls never does that shit where you get end game shit within the first section of the game. It just doesn't happen. So they're giving you more end game materials, let's say mid game, because I'm assuming tier 5 isn't super end game, right? So it makes me start questioning shit. But I let it ride, right? Okay, I let it ride, and I'm like, okay, that's weird that it's giving me tier 5, but I'll just assume it's still a level 30 and that these things are physically immune or physically tanky. They have physical resist. And I kept playing through the thing. I find the boss, right? I fight the boss. The boss takes very little fucking damage and literally completely deletes my health bar. Does mondo damage. Basically 2 to 3 shotting me. So keep that in mind. And I die to it. And everyone spams so bad, which is fine. Everyone spams so bad no matter how I die, right? So I go back, I fight it again. And I die again. And I still am seeing that this motherfucker is tanky as shit. And it's starting to not add up that I'm getting tier 5 material in this zone. And then this boss is level 30. So technically I'm over leveled by being level 40, but this boss is supposed to be a level 30 boss. Okay? And this boss is absolutely destroying my butthole, okay? So I fight it a few more times. I die a few more times. I'm starting to understand it. Believe it or not, my first or second attempt on it, I got it really low. It was like 25% in my first or second attempt. So I did pretty fucking good. But then I just kept fucking dying. And then that's where chat started gaslighting the fuck out of me, okay? They gaslighted the literal shit out of me by saying, it's a level 30 zone, it's a level 30 zone. So what do? I asked Gemini if what level is the zone. Guess what? Gemini says it's a level 30 zone. And I go, what the fuck? This makes no sense. Why am I getting tier 5 material and this boss is so fucking hard? It's like so much harder than all the other stuff, and I'm actually over-leveled, supposedly, versus this boss. So I fight it a few more times, right? And I'm just like, this is bullshit. There's no fucking way this is a level 30 boss. I've played Dark Souls, like, in and out, bro. I know Dark Souls games. This is not a level 30 boss. It's so full of shit. So what do? I Google it, and Google comes back. The top 5... on Google search says it's a level 60 zone to 70 zone. Repeatedly. It's not just, oh, it's a level 30 zone and then there's some, oh, it's a 60 zone, oh, it's a 30 zone, oh, it's this. Not now, Gemini. Oh, this, that, the other. No. Every single fucking post about that dungeon says it's a level 60 to level 70. And that's when it makes fucking sense, because I'm getting tier 5 crafting material, which makes sense that would probably be around the 60, 70 area. That makes sense. That tracks because I'm level 40 or so and I'm on tier 2, tier 3, right? So that tracks. So I now believe it's a level 60 to 70 zone because that makes fucking sense. That makes sense. That's not it. You're literally you're just trying to gaslight me. I'm about to fucking unmod every single one of you. You're gaslighting me. That isn't even the boss we were fighting. That's not the boss we were fighting. That's literally not even the boss we were fighting. Yeah, that's literally not even the boss we were fighting. I don't even know. That's a completely different boss. Yeah, that legitimately is not the boss or zone. So that going up saying it's a level 40 zone is bullshit. It's not even the boss we are fighting.
Holy shit. I go eat dinner and come back. Yet.
Hey, I told you guys I didn't want to go on this, but you guys wanted to fucking go in on it, okay? You guys wanted to go in on it. I said I'm going to fucking yap about it, and you said do it, so here we go. So I end up fighting the boss a few more times, and this is where I start getting gaslit by Reagan, especially, who's typing in literal all caps, and then other people are also trolling around and saying it's a level 30 zone as well. But I tell multiple people to go look at Google. What does the dungeon say that is? No, stop. Google keeps hearing me say Google. And multiple people come back and say, Hexy, you're right. Hexy, you're right. It is a 60 to 70 zone. It's a 60 zone. It's a 70 zone. Repeatedly, multiple people said that. And that's when I fucking lost it. That's when I just went full-blown lost it, because literally this dude doubles down and continues to say it's a level 30 fucking zone. When if you Google the dungeon, all the top search results say it's a 60 to 70 zone. So this dumb fuck is doubling down on it's a 30 zone. You're fucking stupid. It's a 30 zone. Only the entire zone is level 60. That dungeon, though, which is in the level 60 zone, is 30. Why would they put a level 30 dungeon in a level 60 zone? It makes no fucking sense, you dumbass. So he continuously does this, and we yell back and forth for like a solid 20 minutes, no lie. Solid 20 minutes of yelling back and forth. Some people agreeing with me, some people agreeing with Reagan, and I just fucking time them out. I time them out for 12 hours. I say, come back tomorrow. And then within like 2 to 3 more fights, because I could actually lock in and I was stopping raging, I beat the boss. I did actually kill the boss. I died probably the most to this boss than I have out of any other boss because I was under-leveled for it. Multiple people said, just come back when you're the actual level of it, which was interesting because I don't even know if they heard us arguing about level 30 versus level 60. But people were saying, come back to level on it. You're under-leveled. I saw people saying that. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So needless to say, I found out that this boss and this area is a level 60 fucking zone. That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's literally not true. Bro, what is the, like, hold up. What is the fuck, do I gotta boot up the entire fucking game? I'll show you the Google. I didn't show it last night because I was on game capture. Let me find it. I have like a bunch of shit up that you guys can't see. I forget what the zone is called. Here it is. Level 60 to 70. Level 60. Level 63. Level 70. I mean, we could probably click in on some of these and it'll say it too. This is multiple people, though, saying 60 to 70. Now, technically, I can suck my own dick and say every zone in the entire game is a level 1 zone because you can beat every single boss in the entire game at level 1. That doesn't mean the actual zone is level 1.
My feeling is you could have just said you got one guide.
Flex, thank you for the gifted, and Helix, thank you for the 200 bits. So, I'm just getting giga gaslit by chat and these stupid bitches that just want to gaslight me for no fucking reason when literally Celia Crystal Tunnel is recommended to be 60 to 70. Look at what scales down from 60 the worse the player is. That's not true. None of the bosses get easier the more you fight it. The main challenge, which can be particularly difficult for low-level players due to its fast, unpredictable attacks. Like, we can go in and watch all this shit if you guys really give a fuck. Like, I can go through these if we really want, but I don't really think I need to. What is recommended level? Do Stormveil first. It is recommended to be 60 plus. Wow, another one that says 60 plus. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. That's not the spot. That is the night thing or whatever. That's just, can you leave? What level should I do it? Yup, run for your life and come back much later. This guy says it towards... Oh, it's a level 13. I thought it said level 60. I just finished it at 75, and it's easy. See, he's over-leveled. I went there. I'm currently 63, and I could not defeat the boss. Run. Yup, did the same and died instantly. So I'm literally just being super giga gaslit by chat because it's a fucking level 6. I even said I'll be nice and I'll say we'll go down and it's a level 60 zone to go with the lowest number so chat can jerk themselves off and feel better. but it's definitely a level. It tracks as a level 60 to 70 zone for
Something
3
my
reasons
grandma
too.
always told me growing up is whatever you do
I'll
on
explain
New
it
Year's Eve is
too.
what you will end up doing the rest of the year. I used to write that off, but I can foresee you crying and whining and raging the rest of the year, so it's probably true. Aware?
So, also to keep in mind, why would they drop tier 5 and tier 6 crafting material in a level 30 zone? Go on, explain. Explain. No, genuinely, explain. Why would they drop middle game crafting material in a low level zone? Go on, explain. They never do that. They give you the same material for the area of the level you're in. Go on, explain. Explain. You can't. Guess what? When you kill the boss, what does it drop? Oh, what was that? Oh, I couldn't hear you with the shit in your mouth.
As long as you don't get one shot
what was that?
yellow
What does he drop? Oh, that's crazy. He drops tier 5 and tier 6 crafting material. Why would he drop that high level crafting material if he's level 30? There's not a single time where Dark Souls just gives you shit for free. It's fucking Dark Souls. It's fucking Dark Souls. You get the material in the level of the zone that you're in. You're getting material for tier 5 and tier 6 crafting, which means that's a middle game boss. And if we're going by middle game boss, that would be about level 60, because the SL cap that most people do to beat the game is about 100 to 150 area. Usually. I don't know if Elden Ring's going to be like that, but that's typically what it is, which means this is about mid-range, right? And that tracks for how difficult it was. It would make sense that this is a level 60 zone. Exactly. Point proven. Suck a dick. I win. You lose. You suck at gaslighting. I win.
Keep crying, pussy boy.
I beat the boss. So doesn't matter what you say. I beat the boss. So it is what it is. Yar, they with the two. Okay, don't try to be rude. As long as you don't get one shot and do yellow damage, it is doable with patience. Or you come back later with the... Yar, you stupid motherfucker. Every zone in the game is level 1 then, because you can beat every fucking zone at level 1. Am I just gonna jerk myself off and be like, it's a level 1 zone? No, certain zones have certain levels to them. Yes, you can beat them low level though. You can beat every zone in the game as a level 1. That doesn't mean they're level 1 areas. That doesn't mean the boss is level 1. No, it means they're a level and you just beat it low level. Electric, thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate it. Plex, thank you for the 200 bits. Yep, level 30. Yep, level 60. Yep, tier 5 map. Yep, Gaslight. Yep, beat the boss. Yep, level 30.
Yep,
okay.
level 30. Yep, level 60. Yep, tier 5 material. Yep, Gaslight. Yep, beat the boss. Yep,
White says,
30,
can you shut the fuck up and actually play the game already? We still have reacts to do, and I said I didn't want to go in on this topic because I'm going to get stuck on it for the next 20 to 30 minutes, and chat said do it anyways. So literally blame yourself. Go look in the mirror and blame yourself, because I said I didn't want to go in on this. I was going to just completely avoid it, and you guys said, no, go in on it, no, go in on it, no, go in on it. So don't fucking look at me when I said verbatim that I'm going to fucking yap about this shit if you bring it in.
Yap, tier 5 material. Yap, Gaslight. Yap, beat the boss. Yap, level 30. Yap, tier 200.
What's up, Dasty? Dude, they got me yapping about the fucking same stupid crystal tunnel. Most people now are seeming to agree with me that it is a level 60 plus zone. There's still some stupid fucks that are trying to gaslight me, though. So, yeah. And I'm still waiting, by the way. Any of you. It doesn't have to be one of you. Any of you. Why would they give you tier 5, tier 6 crafting material in a level 30 zone? Explain it. If you can explain that, I will admit defeat. But you can't, because they don't. Explain it. Go on. They feel sorry for you. It's Dark Souls. They don't feel sorry for you. They literally hate you. They want you to die. Go on, explain. They're random. They're not random. It's always tier 5. The boss drops tier 5 and tier 6 crafting material. The zone drops tier 5 crafting material. And I think there might be like 1 or 2 spots that have tier 6 crafting material. I can't really fully remember. I do know the zone dropped tier 5 crafting material. So go on, explain. If the zone is level 30, why is it dropping high level crafting material? I'm waiting. Go on. I'm waiting. Go on. Oh, now you're saying, shut the fuck up, Reagan. I don't even want to hear your mouth open. Now you're saying, I never said the zone wasn't 30. Now all of a sudden you're fucking going to switch up? Now you're going to switch up. You fucking idiot. Now you're going to switch up. All of a sudden he realizes he's losing and he's going to switch up. Stupid fucking idiot. Oh my God. Explain to me though. You got to explain to me, why is the zone dropping tier 5, tier 6 crafting material if it's level 30? Do it. Exploring exploration. Yes, I agree they encourage exploration, but they never give you material that is much higher level than you. It doesn't make sense. If it's a level 30 zone and I'm level 30, I should be getting crafting material for my level. That's why if you go to a low level zone, it gives you tier 1 to tier 2 crafting material. Why does it do that? Because that's the level of the fucking zone. And then as you go further, you get the more end-game crafting material.
Management. We had reports that there was a baby crying in your apartment. When we got to your door, we opened it and saw your cat hiding in a corner and very loud noises coming from your room. We peeked in and you were sitting there yelling at your computer with no one there. We have contacted the local
Dude, could you
asylum
imagine
and they
someone
will be
just
here
like
shortly.
third party watching me like at my computer
Hexy,
screen?
If you continue to mourn and get one guide in chat, this Elden Ring is going to end up starting in 2025 at this rate. Stop molding, grab yourself a dead fish. I
wouldn't normally care if I understood the game, Tito. It's because I'm going in blind, so I don't understand the game. So I'm very impressionable that chat knows what they're talking about. But I have to be reminded that chat is just going to gaslight, want me to die so they can spam so bad. That's what they want to do. I understand it because I love it too. I can't even fault you for it. But motherfucker, you can't fucking gaslight me, dude. Because look, 60, 60, 60, 60. It says 60 everywhere, bro. 60, 60, 60. Like, shut the fuck up. All right, we're watching Best Fails.
Oh, bro. Oh, my God.
Sup, dude. Thanks for streaming. Looking forward to the 4 months next year that you actually stream. Love you, Hexy. Love you, chat. Happy New Year, everyone. See.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I joined the stream midway through the argument. You are right about it being a higher level zone around 50 to 60. What I am saying is to not overcomplicate it, as said in my previous statement.
Bro.
If you are struggling, come back later.
Bro, I want to struggle because it's fun to me. I like to struggle. I just don't want to be gaslit to say that I'm over leveled on the area and then I'm struggling that bad. There you go. Another person saying it's a 60 zone. If I understand it's a 60 zone and then I'm struggling on it and I'm level 40, then it's like, okay, I know what I'm getting into. But these people were trying to gaslight me multiple times, over and over, saying it's a level 30 zone. You're over leveled. You're over leveled. Bad, 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 bad. You're over leveled. You're over leveled. Bad, 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 bad. It's a 30 zone. Bad, bad. Like, that's literally what was happening. I'm okay. You can call me bad for dying to the boss. You can call me bad for dying to the boss. Sure, fine, go for it. But I'm not over leveled. I'm under leveled. These are the best fails of the week.
Sir?
We'll go to Elden Ring in just a few. I want to watch this video.
Oh my gosh, I'm not watching.
I'm gonna actually pause it here because this is gonna give us 8 minutes. If we go in and we start yapping about this, I'm just gonna start timing every single person out for 12 hours. You won't be able to enjoy New Year's with us. So let's just drop it. People know it's a level 60 zone. Everyone understands it. I was underleveled. I was getting gaslit, and I took the bait, hook, line, and sinker, okay? If I was a fish, I'd be dead, and someone would be eating me right now. So we're going to drop it, and if you bring it up again, I will literally time you out for 12 hours, and you will not be able to chat in the stream for New Year's, and you won't be able to have fun with us for New Year's, okay? We're moving on. Great? Fantastic? And if I start yapping about it, then I will ban myself, okay? Let's move on. Let's have a great stream. Let's have some fun. I knew I was going to get fucking caught up on this, which is why I didn't want to talk about it in the fucking first place. Let's have some fun. Okay, maybe not this type of fun.
Whoa.
Okay, we gotta call 911.
I was about to say, are they just adding this for the Coomer shit? But honestly, her falling on her face was pretty funny. Oh, man. I've actually been there. Not to this extreme, but falling off the back end like that. Pallet are kind of effed a little bit sometimes.
This is what I mean by standing on business. Whoa!
I feel like that's foreshadowing for my stream on Elden Ring later.
Holy shit. You alright?
I've done that like 3 times now. Like, I'm gonna own this, and then I just instantly die.
Oh my god, babe. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
These are the best fails of the week. What are they, firefighters? No, they're not firefighters. They look like maybe they're doing some sort of construction or something. I was about to say, if this is firefighters, I would not trust this person going into a burning building anymore. She straight up dropped her. She just dropped her. She didn't even try.
Oh my.
Are you
Bro, it's still rolling.
We can't post that.
You wouldn't trust me to do anything? Yo, I'm a ride or die. I'm definitely someone you want on your team when it comes to sketch shit. If you're my friend. If you're not my friend, I could give a shit less. I'll just turn the other way if you die. But, yeah, if you're my friend, I'm ride or die as fuck. I'll go to the grave for you.
I'll ride it.
Oh, no.
I might fail, I might die, I might go to the grave, but I'll be there with you.
Yo lo sé, pero para que la gente también. Y pues una disculpa.
Some of these are kind of not good.
Por la segunda. Levanta Cotter, tiro hacia primera. Tiro primera, cuidado. Complicaciones allá.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that shit all the time when I was a kid. Riding down the stairs was so fun. Hey, we actually saw this same neighborhood in one of those fail things we were watching. I think I showed it on Spooky Saturday. It was a different angle though. I think it was the same exact street. That was Florida, that last one. Pretty sure. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am hoping that I do move to Seattle next year.
Yours are not.
Yes, they are.
Mine are legit. Look.
I really want to. I really want to just live a year in snow, just see what it is. I've never experienced snow, like actual snow. I mean, it's snowed here in Austin a little bit. But like, I'm talking like snow, like here's snow, like for months. Oh. It sucks. Yeah, that's what everyone says, but I just kind of want to experience it. This honestly seems the worst. This type of shit. This is what I'm most scared of with snow. I guess when it's ice. It's the ice that I think is what's sketchy. Moved to Michigan? What the fuck's in Michigan? I at least would like to go somewhere that has like a little bit of a scene or something in the city. Oh my god, is he gonna die? Bro, this is why you can't fucking do crazy weights when you're by yourself. You're supposed to do weights you can actually do when you're by yourself. Driving in it's trash. Well, the plus side is I wouldn't have to drive in it very much because I work from home, so I could avoid driving. For the most part, we might have to leave the house every once in a while, but... Look at the donkey.
Can you turn off the bright reflection in the bottom left? It looks like a bald ghost. It's so pasty and shiny, my eyes are burning.
Are you talking about me? Bro, I need to shower something wicked, bro.
Simon!
I'm gross
Simon,
at
we need you to
AF.
get that before you leave.
Oh my goodness.
Classic. It's almost over.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Look at this guy.
What? I'm actually so freaking confused. This isn't like a security camera or anything. She actually set the camera up. So she put the did she just forget that the thing was running? What? How do you do that? She set the camera up. That's not like a webcam or like a security cam. She put the camera there. But I don't think she did that on purpose either.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Look at this guy.
I wonder what she was trying to do.
This is like over 30 minutes of this one snowplow being stuck.
Yeah.
Another snowplow came to help.
Yep.
And he put a 12-foot bank at the bottom of my step. Holy.
Whoa.
everyone. Well, that was fun little reacts there, minus the baby rage. But we're gonna change topics, so it's all good. It's time to go do some Elden Ring. I understand if you don't want to see Elden Ring, all good. I will catch you soon, but I am planning to stream until at least midnight so we can celebrate the New Year's together. If you want. So we'll be going for, probably another 7 hours at least, maybe even longer. So if you do, buckle up because we got a lot more in store. Friendly reminder before you do get out of here, if you are leaving before the gameplay, we are doing Spooky Saturday this Saturday, so make sure you're here for that. Always a lot of fun, always super scary. Can't wait for that. And that's pretty much it, honestly. We're probably just going to be playing Elden Ring a lot lately. And then once we finish Elden Ring, we are going to do our playthrough of Faith and Harvester. If you weren't here earlier at the start of the stream, we in fact hit 3,000 subs. Yes, I know. Isn't that fucking crazy? I set that as a goal that we would never achieve. And we actually ended up hitting 3,000 subs yesterday. But by hitting 3,000 subs, we have unlocked playing Faith, as well as playing Harvester, as well as a bonus game, Night Trap. So we are going to be playing 3 arguably shitty games that 2 people are excited about.